Welcome to Pokemon Unite Showcase on Machamp. Machamp is a melee physical attack all-rounder that can be built to engage fights with mobility and consistent burst damage, or rely on AoE stuns and crits to focus down important targets. Either way, you want to play him at the top lane since it'll be easier to stack attack weights, which is an item you might want that boosts your attack each time you score, meaning you'll want to score 6 times as quickly as possible. Your passive ability is Guts, which increases attack by 10% for 5 seconds when afflicted by any debuff. Basic attacks become boosted every third attack, launching you at the enemy, dealing increased damage while decreasing their movement speed for 1 second. At level 1, you can start off with either Karate Chop or Bulk Up. Karate Chop damages all enemies in a straight line, and Bulk Up buffs you for 3 seconds, boosting your damage, attack speed, movement speed, while making you unstoppable, and your next auto attack becomes boosted. At level 5, you'll upgrade Bulk Up to Dynamic Punch or Submission. Dynamic Punch lets you jump to a location, briefly stunning enemies and slowing them for 3 seconds. It'll also boost your damage over 6 seconds and boost your movement speed that gets slower over 3 seconds. You can also trigger Dynamic Punch and then eject for an extended approach. Submission boosts your movement speed for 5 seconds or until your next auto attack. It'll slam enemies behind you and deal good damage. After, your attack speed gets boosted and you'll gain 5% extra critical hit rate for 3 seconds. At level 7, you'll upgrade Karate Chop to Close Combat or Cross Chop. Close Combat hits multiple times and finishes with a large strike. During the punches, you can move while being unstoppable. Cross Chop lets you dash forward to deal damage and has a 30% chance to crit. It will also give your auto attacks an extra 30% critical hit rate for 3 seconds. At level 9, Machamp learns Barrage Blow, which will increase movement speed, boost your attack damage by 30%, and boost defense by 200 for 10 seconds. If you use the move again, it'll unleash a combo attack, dealing damage to all enemies and shoving them. The final blow will deal extra damage. This will be great in combination with the eject button since you can jump into the backline and push the enemy towards your own as an initiation. Basically, either you pick Dynamic Punch for an AoE stun and better teamfight, or you'll go for Submission to be able to initiate with better mobility and focus down a single important target. Then you can choose between Close Combat, which is consistent damage, or Cross Chop, which is all about crit damage. So, in theory, any build will work and it will come down to what you want to focus on during the game. Just keep in mind that Close Combat will rely a bit on the stun from Dynamic Punch. And if there already are a lot of stuns and slows on your team, it'll also be good to go for Cross Chop. You can also build yourself according to what you are up against. If there are a lot of targets that are mobile and easy to kill, then Dynamic Punch and Cross Chop will be great. If there are more tanky melee targets, then Close Combat will do great. Submission will be great if there is a key target on the enemy team, or lots of enemies with Unite moves that can be cancelled out because of the unstoppable buff that you gain. For items and battle items, you might want attack weights to boost your damage 6 times after scoring. You can also do Scope Lens and Razor Claw to boost your crits. Muscle Band is decent for boosted damage, and Focus Band can be a decent defensive item. No matter what, however, you'll always want the eject button. For emblems, you'll want to focus on brown, which is attack, and white, which is HP. Keep in mind that this is just a basic showcase, as with the nature of MOBAs, patches will be rebalancing and changing a few things on abilities, moves, items, or even the stage. You can also check out the website UniteDB.com or the MathCore Discord for the current best builds on each Pokemon in Unite as the meta develops. There is even an emblem builder on UniteDB.com. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed these videos and find them helpful, then please consider helping me out on Patreon.